Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here on another episode of Unleashed, and I've got my guest today is Pup Whisky from Coral Springs, Florida. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am really, really good. I'm glad we're finally starting to get some warmer weather here in Florida.
Yeah, it's been cold the last few days.
Oh, I hate cold weather. That's why I live in Florida.
I love the cold weather. I'm just stuck here because family situation.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I want to just start first behind the origin of your name, Pup Whisky. What made you choose that name?
So when I first was a pup, the entire reason that I started off with Pup Whiskey was before I never really had a name. I kind of had an owner partner who started pup play with me and then kind of ditched me, and so
Okay,
I for a very long time. I was thinking about going with a Doberman or a German Shepherd,
okay.
and I picked German Shepherd. Whiskey was actually a gift from a close friend of mine, and I was looking through names of things that I could relate to or that made me feel happy and safe.
Hmm.
And it was between, I think, either Dakota or whiskey. And for me, whiskey has always been around in my life as a positive situation. It's one of my favorite drinks, as well as it generally, whenever anyone around me was drinking it, there was no arguing. I like the name of it because it sounds like an old either farm German Shepherd or a working canine,
Uh-huh.
and that just really suited this specific character.
Awesome. I actually like the name, and I don't think I've ever seen another pup whiskey, at least not yet.
Okay, then.
So,
Yeah, I wanted the name to be kind of unique.
yeah. Well, tell me a little bit about the pup hood. It's very unique, and I really do like it. I haven't seen one like it before.
So this pup hood specifically is actually from Pup Gear. Um, this was one from a friend, of course, but I have another one in the background. He is Jester. He's the Doberman one, and I can't wear normal Mr. S leather hoods, unfortunately, because of all this fluff you see
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And it gets in the way, and I have autism. So having my fluff compressed kind of makes me panic and not do so great in situations.
Yeah. Okay.
I chose specifically Pup Rex gear because if you look at Whiskey right here, he has an open top as well as completely adjustable from the side and an open mouth, meaning that I have full control. I don't feel restricted. My fluff can stay out and also be more presented, which also works well for my character because my character actually has a mohawk.
Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. Well, how long have you been a pup?
Me, I have been a pup since starting of June, but I have been in the pup community for 6 years now, but I always kind of wanted to get into pup play, but was never allowed to due to partners and exes, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just now finally being able to get on the other side of things. But I've been in the pup community for roughly 6 years.
So you ought to have a good perspective over the next couple of questions to ask you because I always like seeing from someone that's been a very short time and then someone been more long term. But what have you found has been the easiest part of pup play in your 6 years?
For me, the easiest part about being a pup play is being able to let go and relax. For me, it is I have this very specific shark tug that I have,
Hmm.
and even in and out of hood, you grab out this shark, and I instantly have puppy brain. Being in pup play for me, the easiest part always was just being able to play, not have to think as much. I get told what to do. There's a specific routine, and I just genuinely get to have that relaxation that I otherwise wouldn't get out of pup play.
Okay, all right. Well, on the flip side, what have you found that's been the most difficult with pup play?
Honestly, the hardest thing about pup play for me so far has been two things. It has been one, trying to find a community close to me because
Yeah.
I actually used to live in Coral Springs. I used to live both in Orlando and Miami.
Okay.
And I was kind of forced to move into Coral Springs, so it's been very hard trying to find a community of pups in this area because all the pups are located in two areas that I used to live in, and right now I'm not able to move back.
Yeah.
Thing that I found hard about pup play, honestly, was trying to find proper gear that would help me feel more like a pup. Because for me, I feel a lot more like a puppy when I have the gear on.
Okay. All right. No, I get that. So, what advice would you give somebody that's just now thinking about getting into pup play?
For me, the advice that I usually give to people that I give to people that come off to start off with me is I genuinely let them know, hey, like, you don't have to start off with gear. You don't have to have an owner in order to start off as pup play. It could just be as simple as you and your friend simply being like, hey, I want to be whatever pet you want to be for whatever scene.
Mm-hmm.
Act this way for that amount. You set up some rules and boundaries. Basically, just be yourself. Set up a nice boundary between you and whoever the person it is that you're starting off with. If you're starting off solo, grab a toy, watch a show,
Mm-hmm.
lie down and sleep like a puppy, put on your gear, either play. You can have someone else join you. For example, I have my handler who usually joins me in order to start off pup play.
Yeah.
But I would just say take it easy. Don't rush into it. Just first get into the mindset of what a puppy would be like, see and kind of do your research on what kind of puppy you would want to be, and then figure out how that's going to work for you, whether or not you want to be rough and energetic. So maybe play, grab a toy, run around. If
Okay.
you're like a laid-in dog, maybe you want to watch some TV or find someone to cuddle for a little bit. If you're a working breed like me, maybe you want to have a handler and discuss boundaries on whether or not you want to do tricks and stuff. But I would just take it easy, set small goals for yourself.
Uh, Great advice. So, what inspired you to embrace the pup lifestyle 6 years ago? What got you intrigued in doing it?
Honestly, for me, what probably got me started into pup play and embracing the lifestyle was I saw that people were able to kind of relax and let loose a little bit. For me, I have CPTSD, which means I constantly am in a state of panic
Mm-hmm.
because of life events that happen to me, as well as I have extreme paranoia and depression. And so I never really had an outlet to be okay. I started embracing this lifestyle when I would have random puppies coming up to me and they're like, hey, I'm a puppy, like I want to do this. And starting off as a handler, I really like caring for people. And so the idea of taking care of these adorable pups and giving them a routine helped me panic a little bit less more. What helped me start to embrace being a pup for myself as of recently, because I've only started since June,
Mm-hmm.
was being able to let go and actually just kind of relax, be a dog. I get to play a little bit more. I love the community that I'm in. They're very loving and supporting. I get to do and explore things that otherwise I'd be scared to do. So,
Well, I am glad that being able to embrace your pup persona has helped you with PTSD and everything like that. It just I hear so many amazing stories where being able to become a pup for a little while helps someone so much with their mental health, and it's awesome.
yeah, for me, it was mainly mental health that I got into this.
Oh, well, if money were no object for you and you could travel anywhere you wanted to go in the world, where would you feel like going?
I would either go back to Germany or Iceland.
Where in Germany would you want to go?
Um, Honestly, I don't really have a set designation on where I want to go back in Germany because I lived in Germany for a little while, but I lived on an army base, so I can't exactly remember what the location was.
Okay.
I remember being in Germany and it was very pretty. I liked the cold over there. Everyone was really respectful, and just the scenery is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I'm with you. That would be a real cool place to go and visit. And the pup community is pretty huge in Germany too.
Yeah, the pup community is very big in Germany, and they're very accepting of LGBTQ laws and stuff, which is amazing for me. Same thing for Iceland. The only thing about Iceland is I think their pup play community is just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if others wanted to reach out to you because they saw you here on this podcast, how might they reach out to you?
If they want to reach out to me, they could reach out to me via my phone number or they could reach out to me on my Instagram.
Okay, all right, and I'll get those from you and stuff, and I'll make sure those get posted on the podcast so people can see them. So, any last words from Pup Whiskey before we get off of here?
Just be yourself and have fun, pretty much. I don't
Awesome.
have any words.
Well,
Just be yourself, be a puppy, have fun, and be safe.
oh, nice. Well, I am so glad you reached out to me wanting to be on here. I always love, especially getting pups on here from my state, Florida, and everything. It's good to see so many all around the state and of course the world too. But I just love getting people from Florida.
Yeah, the pup community I found here is very small unless you're either in Miami or Orlando, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, I know the Tampa, Orlando, Miami, it's pretty big, but other than that, it's I haven't found every now and then I have a few pups reach out from different places, Key West, DeLand here outside of Orlando and stuff, but not too often.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
small, especially where I live.
well, it was a pleasure having you on here. Hope to talk to you again soon, and we'll be talking to you again.
Bye bye.